Al-Quds, or Jerusalem. It's one of the oldest cities in the world, and it's the only place on earth that is sacred for Muslims, Christians, and Jews. It is the place from where the last Prophet of Islam, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, ascended on the holy night of Miraj. Until the 20th century, it was a part of the Ottoman Empire. On 14th May 1948, Israel was recognized as a state. In 1948, war erupted between Israel and Arab states. Which led to 700,000 Palestinians to be expelled from their homeland. In June 1967, the Six-Day War erupted between Israel, Egypt, Jordan, and Syria. Israel won and gained East Jerusalem, the West Bank, Gaza, Golan Heights, and the Sinai. On 7th June, Israel occupied Palestinian lands, and it was nothing less than doomsday for the Palestinians. As Al-Quds was the first Qibla of Muslims, protests against Israel erupted worldwide. There was a sense of chaos and sheer unrest among Muslims all across the world. In the Indian city of Hyderabad, two youngsters, 24-year-old Syed Waqaruddin, along with his elder brother, Syed Latifuddin, both scions of an aristocrat family of Hyderabad, organized a massive protest meeting in the precincts of Charminar and ignited a spark of solidarity with the Palestinians among the Indian Muslims, Hyderabadis in particular. This became the first voice to be raised from Hyderabad and from India in support of Palestine. The two brothers were so deeply affected by the Israeli oppression on Palestinians that they formed Indo-Arab League Hyderabad on the same day when Israel took over Palestine. The Indo-Arab League Hyderabad gradually became the voice of not just suffering Palestinians, but of all oppressed Muslims around the world. It rose in prominence and outreach, so much so that in 1969, the first delegation of PLO to visit India ever visited young Mr. Waqaruddin's residence. Mr. Waqaruddin extended a generous donation of 25,000 Indian rupees at that time. This marked the beginning of India's support for Palestine and also shaped India's policy for Palestine. Gradually, the Indo-Arab League Hyderabad was crucial in government's decision to maintaining the pro-Palestine policy, and since then has never looked back, often donating large sums of money, raising voice on public platforms, and mustering support for Palestine in India and abroad. The Indo-Arab League and Mr. Waqaruddin continued to organize public meetings, conferences, and symposiums in support of the Palestinian cause. The Indo-Arab League began playing important roles in strengthening India's relations with the Arab world and the Middle East. Under the leadership of Mr. Waqaruddin, the Indo-Arab League also played a pivotal role in furthering bilateral relations between India and Pakistan. There was a time when recommendation letter from Mr. Waqaruddin would help Indians desiring to visit Pakistan. His brother Mr. Latifuddin Qadri had great regard for the community and understood its many sufferings. On his visit to Pakistan, he interviewed the then President of Pakistan, General Ziaul Haq. Mr. Syed Waqaruddin was a graduate from Aligarh Muslim University, an outstanding cricketer who led the university team and was one of the aspirants knocking the door of Test cricket. He toured nearly 17 Muslim countries and particularly held Palestine and Iraq in high regard, both spiritually and cordially. In recognition of his unparalleled zeal for this cause, the then Palestinian President, His Excellency Mr. Yasser Arafat, and head of the Al-Fatah visited India twice on the invitation of Mr. Waqaruddin and invited Mr. Waqaruddin to Palestine. The present incumbent President of Palestine, Mr. Mahmoud Abbas, has accepted his invitation to visit Hyderabad soon. As the chairman of Indo-Arab League Hyderabad and the chief editor of nonagenarian Urdu daily, Rahnamai-e-Dakkan, Mr. Syed Waqaruddin has served the community and the country with great fervor. The United Nations has recognized the efforts of Indo-Arab League Hyderabad in recognition of Mr. Waqaruddin's contributions. The Arab League felicitated him in the presence of heads of 22 Arab countries in April 2018. In 2016, Mr. Waqaruddin became the first Indian to receive the Star of Jerusalem, the highest civilian honor of Palestine. Mr. Waqaruddin also has the privileged distinction of visiting Saudi Arabia on the royal invitation of kings of Saudi Arabia thrice as the royal guest, King of Morocco, Sudan, Presidents of Iraq, Yemen, Cyprus, Maldives, Iran, Palestine on the invitation of Palestinian President Mr. Mahmoud Abbas, and Libya on the invitation of Prime Minister of Libya. He has also visited several European countries and the United States of America on official invitations. He was also honored as the Star of Morocco, the highest civilian honor conferred personally by His Excellency King Mohammed IV of Morocco at a special ceremony held at Rashtrapati Bhavan in New Delhi. In a rare honor, Government of Palestine on 2nd July 2017 presented the UN Gold Medal to Syed Viqaruddin. This gold medal was presented to Palestine by the United Nations after 138 members, that's nearly two-thirds of the total strength of the United Nations, passed the resolution favoring the recognition of a non-member state of United Nations. Most recently, to help the Palestinians in India during the COVID-19 lockdown, Mr. Viqaruddin extended a donation of 10 lakh rupees to the Palestinian embassy in India. In the times of natural disasters and crisis, not just Indo-Arab League Hyderabad, but Rahnumai Dakkan Daily, United Muslim Front, and in the past, Hyderabad Muslim Relief Committee have contributed. Mr. Viqaruddin also strived to help the community and the country, even at the cost of great personal and financial losses. His newspaper Rahnumai Dakkan was the first and only Urdu paper to support the movement for the formation of a separate Telangana state in 1969 and 1972. The newspaper became the voice of the community and will complete its centenary in 2021. It is pertinent to mention that eminent personalities like former Prime Ministers and Presidents, including Mrs. Indira Gandhi, Mr. P.V. Narasimha Rao, Mr. I.K. Gujral, Mr. V.P. Singh, Mr. Atal Bihari Vajpayee, Mr. Shankar Dayal Sharma, and Mr. Gyani Zail Singh have addressed the Indo-Arab League Hyderabad public meetings on his personal invitations, while the politicians of his time held him in high regard as an editor. In 1983, during the downfall of Congress and with Telugu Desam Party rising to power, he played an instrumental role in bridging the gap between the Muslims and the TDP. Mr. Viqaruddin is the recipient of several national and international awards. He has held many respectable positions, including as the first chairman of the Andhra Pradesh Minorities Finance Corporation. He served as the chairman of All India Urdu Newspapers Promotion Committee, as member All India Milli Council, and member of All India Muslim Personal Law Board, among others. From the age of 24, when he first raised his voice against illegal occupation of Palestine, to the present day, Mr. Viqaruddin continues to be a highly respected person, a man of literary erudite, and an ambassador of Hyderabad's coveted hospitality and culture. No words can express his contributions, and he will be forever remembered in history for his manifold contributions to journalism, Palestinian peace, Hyderabadi culture, and humanity. Mr. Syed Viqaruddin.